Picture Rome, 44 BC, the most powerful city on earth, and one man stands at its absolute center, Julius Caesar. But here's the twist: he wasn't born into this power, he seized it. Caesar came from a noble family, sure, but they were broke, practically bankrupt. As a young man, he was kidnapped by pirates who demanded 20 talents of silver for his release. You know what Caesar did? He laughed in their faces. 20 talents? I'm worth at least 50. He paid the ransom, then came back with a fleet, captured every single pirate, and had them crucified. That's the kind of man we're dealing with, audacious to the point of insanity.
Fast forward, Caesar's carved out a name for himself. He's conquered Gaul, modern-day France, in a bloodbath that left 1 million dead and another 1 million enslaved. His legions worship him. His enemies fear him. Rome doesn't know what to do with him. The Senate, those stuffy old men in togas, they're terrified. They see what's coming. So they order him to disband his army and return to Rome as a private citizen. If he refuses, he's a traitor. January 10, 49 BC, Caesar stands at the Rubicon River, the boundary between Gaul and Italy. Cross it with an army, and there's no going back. It's civil war. It's treason. It's the end of the Republic as they know it. He looks at his men. Then he says 4 words that will echo through history. Alea iacta est. The die is cast. He crosses. What follows is a masterclass in warfare and politics. Caesar crushes his enemies. Pompey the Great, defeated. The Senate, scattered. Within 4 years, Caesar controls everything. But controlling Rome isn't enough. He wants to transform it. He reforms the calendar. Yes, July is named after him. He redistributes land to veterans. He plans massive public works. He even pardons his enemies, which in ancient Rome is basically unheard of. And then he goes too far. He accepts the title Dictator Perpetuo, Dictator for life. Statues of him go up across the city. Some even show him with the gods. Rumors swirl that he wants to be crowned king. In a republic that overthrew its last king 5 centuries ago, this is the ultimate taboo. His supporters whisper that he's descended from Venus. Caesar doesn't exactly disagree. He's becoming more than a man in his own mind. He's becoming divine. But here's the thing about becoming a god. Gods don't have friends. They have worshippers and enemies. In the shadows, a conspiracy forms. 60 senators, including men Caesar trusted, men he pardoned, even men he loved. Brutus, his protégé, possibly even his illegitimate son, joins the plot. They call themselves the Liberators. Their mission: save the Republic, kill the tyrant. March 15th, 44 BC, the Ides of March. A soothsayer had warned Caesar to beware this day. His wife Calpurnia had terrible nightmares and begged him not to go to the Senate. Even a note was thrust into his hand on the way, revealing the entire plot. He ignored them all. Gods don't fear mortal men. The Senate chamber. Caesar enters to discuss business about Crete. The conspirators surround him, pretending to petition him. Then the signal. A senator grabs his toga, another strikes first, but the blade barely wounds him. Caesar fights back, using his stylus as a weapon. He's a soldier, after all. He's been in combat before. But then the others close in. 23 stab wounds. The man who conquered nations, who made senators tremble, who declared himself a living god, bleeds. And when he sees Brutus among the attackers, he stops fighting. Ancient sources say he pulled his toga over his head and spoke his final words, "Kai su teknom," even you, child. He collapses at the base of Pompey's statue. The irony isn't lost on anyone. The greatest Roman who ever lived dies at the feet of the rival he defeated, murdered by the very men he pardoned, in the republic he destroyed trying to save. Here's the kicker. The conspirators thought killing Caesar would restore the republic. Instead, it guaranteed the republic's death. Rome erupted. Mark Antony turned the people against the liberators with a single speech. Civil war engulfed the state again. Within 15 years, Caesar's adopted son Octavian would become Augustus, Rome's first official emperor. And Caesar, the Senate officially declared him a god, Divus Julius, the divine Julius. Every emperor after him would claim descent from a deity. He became a god after all. He just had to die like a mortal first. The man who crossed the Rubicon, who defied the Senate, who reshaped the Roman world, bled out on the marble floor, learning the hardest lesson in history. You can have all the power in the world, but you can't escape what makes you human. Ambition, hubris, mortality.